coding and all of the shenanigans we want to do. So the first thing we're going to do is, first of all, you can check. We can't say maybe the system you are using is not yours, or somebody gave the system to you. The person might have done a little bit on GitHub before, but the first thing to do is just open your file explorer. Instead of using your file explorer, let's go this way. Come here, type in your CMD. You can open your CMD as a run as an administrator, or you can just open your CMD. So both ways is going to work. So let me open another CMD as just CMD, which is your command line command. CMD is your command prompt interface. So I've opened this. Now, first of all, the first thing we want to try is, let's say git hyphen 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 hyphen, then we have version. So click this. So this shows that we don't have Git installed on the system. Sure you get. So let me check on the other one. Let's take this. Let's so let's take this part. So let me check on this particular one again and see. Was the one I opened as a normal user. This was opening as an administrator. So I'm just trying to show to you that each of it is going to work. Git hyphen version. So this shows that I got the same result here. You understand? So let me just take one off and work with one or both of it. So close this. So let's do Google Chrome. So now what we're going to do is we're downloading our Git. So the first thing is just go to your Google search. Just type in Git download. So now to bring us back to reality a bit about what we are doing, let's come back here. I just want to show you the outline of what we are doing. So here we are talking, the first thing we want to do is how to install Git, and that's what we are trashing now. That's what we're doing now. So let's come down. So this is this first one that we are going to be downloading, and in case you need the direct link, so let me just copy this link and save it so that we can add it to the document, or peradventure anybody needs it. So it's here, we'll add it, save. I might probably drop this document also if there's anything that will benefit the community from it. So we click on this. I've showed you I don't have Git, so I'm downloading Git now and I want to work with Git. So this is the interface that will be shown to you next. So the next thing to do is, what type of operating system are you using? I'm using Windows, and because I'm on Windows currently, so I'm using Windows. So I tapped on Windows, click on Windows. Although Windows, let's go back. I just want to show you something. Windows is the default download here, but I don't want to do that. Let's go to Windows, because in case we have those who are using Mac, Linux, OS, you understand, we can always do that also. So when we look at this, click here to download the latest, this 6-bit version. So 64-bit version, that's the same thing as this one. So just click on this and let's move to just download it. So okay, it's responding. Let's wait. My network. Let's see. So run as administrator. Okay, so this is the first thing we are visited with. So that's for you to just accept the policy, and so just press next. So this is the particular pathway where your Git will be installed. So if you go to your local file, go to your program file, you're going to see your Git. That's what it means. So we can actually decide to change this folder, but there's no need. We're using the default folder. So we go next. So the first thing, we use all the default that we use here. Use a true type font in any console. No, because so we just use the default that we have here, the Window Explorer integration. This is where we have our Git bash. Git bash is another CMD just like this that you can use to interact with your Git, and it offers you the ability to type gives you the ability to use all of the function you have in Linux. You understand? So this is what we get here. Git. So all of this, just leave it as default. If this is not ticked, ensure you tick it here. And we don't want the additional Git do something on our desktop, so just leave it that way. You go next. So you go next again. This is just that you should have it on your start menu. You go next. So here, use Git from Git bash alone. Okay, we don't want to use Git from Git bash alone. We want to be able to use it everywhere. So use Git from Windows command prompt. So we can say use Git and optional unions tools from the Windows command. Both Git and your optional these tools will be added to your. Yeah, so we pick this. Use Git from Windows command prompt or use Git. Okay, this is what I want to check. You will be able to use both Git bash and the Windows command. So this is we are picking the middle one. Picking this, then we are using the default settings here. Check out Windows style. So we are going to be using the default here also. So here, so here we are using. I'm going to use min tty, which is a type of a default terminal. So here, enable file system caching. Okay, this is necessary. It makes it faster. It makes using Git on your command line very fast. Caching is a way of storing information temporarily, so that by the time you want to do that same thing again, it is faster to actually, just like having a snapshot, image snapshot on the system. So enable Git credential manager too. We are going to leave this activated too. So, and that's all. Once we are done, we'll just do a little bit of practicals. So we are going to go through just a little, because since we'll be using Git, just a little thing to just start off with, a little bit of understanding on it. And as we proceed, any more thing that you need to understand, we're going to do them. Okay, how to install now, we have done that. Basic Git configuration, we are going to do this also. What is a Git repository? We are going to talk about that. So here, let's launch it up. No, let's just do, you want the release note, I don't want to see it. Let's just say finish. So once you have this, now remember what we did initially. The first thing we did was to check if we have this already on our system. So come back here, do cmd, just type in cmd. Let's go here. Then here now we can check git version. And now we can see that we have Git, not what if you compare this with the result we got initially, they are not the same. So now that we have this CLS, I can clear. Just want us to confirm, we have confirmed now. So now when we talk about Git, Git is a repository. Repository is like a directory, like a file. You create a folder where you now put files. So the literally is, as you are putting file and you are putting content inside the file, your Git helps you to monitor, okay, this, they just put this inside the file. Okay, they've updated this file to this place. Okay, somebody deleted this, somebody did that. So that is what Git does. So that if I have 3 or 4 persons working on a particular job, software development or anything, as you are working, you'll be able to work independently, be able to put it together, be able to draw them, compile them, look at, okay, this is what this person has done, and all of that. So simple thing. Let's just move on. So what we'll do next is, let's just go to document, so that you can create. So it's even going to be great that you create a folder or a directory where you can have all your file. Okay, let me delete these ones, I don't need them. No, you can leave them. So I'm creating, mind you, I'm using Windows 10, and the same thing for Windows 11 if you're doing that. So I'll just do let's say Elevate DevOps. So Elevate DevOps. From here, so I can step in here and I can say create another folder which is going to be maybe face challenge underscore challenge. So let's go right inside this. So once we are here, just right click. You will see git GUI here and git bash. So click git bash to open. So what you just did now is you opened your git bash right inside. Let me show you something. We opened our git bash. We opened our git bash, which is the CMD for git, inside this file direct inside this directory, which is Elevate DevOps First Challenge. If you can see it, Elevate DevOps First Challenge. Elevate DevOps First Challenge. So now, if you look at it, we have document Elevate DevOps First Challenge, document Elevate DevOps Challenge. So here now, and simply we won't be going heavily into. Let me see if I can increase the default text here. The looks, transparency. I don't need this foreground, background, cursor. Let's just see if we can increase. Okay, so here let's increase. Let me increase this to 16. Let me select it again, increase to 16, then apply. So this, I want it to be bigger, that's why. And apply, then save. I don't know, can we see it? Yeah, we should be able to see it. Let's see if we have git already, because it should have initiated git initially instantly. So let's just say git hyphen version. If it's going to see it, look at it right here. It's showing us we already have